The Impact Series story picks up at the Riverside Open. The team has won the last 3 tournaments they've entered and has won 4 professional tournaments this year. With 1 day to go, Impact practices with Infamous to finalize their plans for the 4th event of the PSP Pro Series.
I mean, coming off the last event, we only lost 4 points, something stupid, but I think that's already out of people's head. Like, no one's even talking about that, no one's even thinking about that. Everyone's focused on this tournament and focused on winning. Like, that's what.
And whether this guy's inside and this guy's inside, or however, you got to really read off of each other here.
Because that's what we want to do. We want to show that we are the best team this year, and not just, oh, we won a couple tournaments and now we're just going to play bad. You know, we want to go out there and show that we are the best team in paintball right now. So, I mean, that's what we want to do.
So I'm trying to get the guys to get excited for every point, and then I think they'll relax a little better and be ready to play.
No same play. They're doing the same play.
No black. No black. No black. No black.
There's stuff in the way, like the god. It's hard to shoot it, but we did kill him. Yeah. See, I'm like this. I'm shooting that too, and I think you're low, aren't you? Or like lowish. You were kind of lowish on the, yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake, hit! Don't give me shit when you die 3 seconds after I do, so. 3 seconds after I do this. Didn't make a difference if I died. You died just the same way. I just didn't know we had killed I didn't know we had any kills. I thought we were down 2 bodies, so I was trying to push it. Huh? I didn't hear it.
You know, it's a funny game when you think about momentum, and it doesn't matter at what stage. It could be in the middle of a game, it could be a best of 7 series. Momentum changes. We see it in every sport, you know. They're gonna, you know, it's a matter of adjusting and how you can adjust to it, and I think that's going to be really important going forward here. Is we need to, you know, stay on the focus, get back into a routine that we've been doing all year, and just you know, you're gonna let it happen.
No, I said when you just said it right now. You said it has to do with snow.
Wait, before you go.
Okay, you can 1% shame me.
Hey, go. Oh, that was like 0.1%. But
It's okay.
It's okay. No shame.
I'll have the Big Daddy's macaroni and cheese.
Focused on something so hard, we're gonna lose those points. As simple as it is, guys, you have to think about all the games that we played in, and watched. When you're playing and you hear guys screaming next to you, telling you whatever, ha ha ha. Congratulations.
It was like Shakespeare.
Played it. We played it this game today.
The games that we watched and we heard our guys talking and just consistently talking. Like Randy would be like, "Hey, good job, Dave," and I was like, "Yeah, it was fucking easy at that point because we were just talking."
The team's overall ranking depended on this event. Bard made sure the team was 100% focused on the overall goal, a season championship trophy on both sides of the pond.
We haven't won. What's happened has happened. It's done. It's 1-1 and a tie. This is the 4th event. You do not want to go into this event shit the bed here. It cannot happen.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially with the way that the Challengers and Champions bracket works, you know, it's a really important tournament to play in. You don't ever want to be playing World Cup in a lower division. I mean, we haven't played World Cup not pro since like 2008. So, I mean, that's a huge factor. That's definitely on the back of everybody's mind. And, you know, it's a bit of a precursor to the last event. Whoever does really well at that event is most likely going to do well at World Cup. So, I mean, a lot of people say Chicago's the hardest tournament to win. World Cup is also very hard. But, I mean, Riverside, it's right there. It's kind of the in-between that you have to do well. It's one of the tournaments that you need to do well if you want to be playing at World Cup.
Let's do that again. Let's go, boys. Come on. Let's just fucking rip.
All together, right? Take advantage when you see it. Fucking play your hearts out. Are we ready, man? Yeah. Come on. Let's go. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. Family!
Well, what hurt us in the 187 match was we got a major penalty, the first point.
Started to break out, ran, slid in the Dorito, wick and moved, slid on paint, and they figured that was a penalty.
We got a little mixed up. We didn't know that the person who got the major has to actually get back in the box for the very next point. We didn't do that. So for the second point, they pulled a minor penalty for us not having a body in the penalty box. So right off the gate, we had 2 penalties to start off.
I guess they thought I got shot, even though it was a slide hit, clearly. There's paint all over the ground. I didn't even get bounced. So, yeah. Well, I figured if they're going to be pulling people out and throwing penalties on sliding on paint, well, then I'm going to clean where I'm going and let them know, well, now it's clean. So now if there's hits on me, okay, now I got hit. But if I slide on a paintball, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, we started off slow. It was first game. We also, coming in, we were feeling pretty good. So they were coming at us and stuff, and we just weren't quite dialed in yet. We hadn't got that, that stride. And then, obviously, then we start getting on our lane, start kind of figuring out what they're doing, and just started putting it on. Just adjusted correctly. Well, especially against a team that we feel that we can beat them just 5 alive. We don't need to be running the snake. It's something, so we can make that short adjustment, play shorter from there, get in a groove, especially at the beginning of the tournament. You want to get your feet going, you want to get your gun rolling, you want to get talking, slow those points down, and then once you're feeling better and feeling back in the game, then you can start running again.
Oh yeah, no, that like as soon as the penalties were over, all we could talk about was we were 5 up again. We're not going to lose 5 up. We didn't lose a lot of bodies off the break, and we were shooting lots of people off the break. It helps having those extra guns up off the break, and yeah, felt pretty good after that.
They're just another team out there. It's not, oh, we're playing Dynasty, let's prepare for Dynasty. We're preparing for every team exactly the same, and we're going to take them as that way. We're not going to take them as, oh, it's Dynasty, because that's stupid. Why would we want to do that?
What are you waiting for? If you want to ask me something, I can tell you so much more. If you wanna cause me trouble, it's not up to me.
Let's look at this all the way. He's gonna try to get up and trade out with Zach Yakmek. I think Zach Yakmek made it out alive. That was a huge move by Zach. Able to make it out wide and takes out Alex Frazier. And here's going to be a major penalty on Brandon Short, which is probably going to seal the deal here.
They've always been a strong team. I've never seen them struggle like they did. I mean, possibly a bit of overconfidence going in from the previous events. They did so well. There's a few comments made that I think they thought they were going to play a little bit better than they did.
We want to beat them all the time because we rarely beat them. We seem like heads up playing them. I don't remember the last time we beat them, really. In the last 2 years, I don't think we have beaten them in the tournament series. So
Why is that?
for some reason, they have been our kryptonite, it seems like. When we first came into X-Ball, we were their kryptonite. We were beating them all the time and kind of switch roles. And Dynasty's that solid, patient team usually that just outweights everybody else. And they're very smart and they have some chaotic run-throughs when it's needed. And that just really works out for them.
I mean, obviously it's incredibly important. We're lucky that they got knocked down like they did because it really cleared open the series for us. And I mean, you always want to play better than the teams that are really close to you. I think Tampa's another team that's right there with us. But I mean, it's more important than us winning a tournament, I'd say, because it gives you that separation. Even if we finish second or third and they're in the bottom, they end up in the bottom, that's still huge for us. So a lot of this series can depend on how well other teams do.
Deep-rooted through their veterans and seasoned pros, Impact continues their pre-competition traditions. Team meetings after every day's play will help keep the team humbled and fully prepared for the coming day. Tomorrow is expected to be rough. Little do they know, it will be their toughest day of paintball since their season opener at PSP Dallas.
Chase the wind and touch the sky. A star's light shines on long after it.
Hey boys, we know what's at stake here, guys. Let's fucking do it together, right? We're pulling all horses, right? Yeah. Woo! 1, 2, 3.
beacons of the past. In my night.
Attacker. So right now off the break, it looks like 2 bodies drop for our Chaos. They lose Sergey, and they also lose Lukashuk over here. Impact doing a real good job at this event, shooting players off the break and winning gunfights. That's been the magic.
Chaos fighting back, down 2-0, looking to put a point on the board over here. And Zane Yakimek gonna try and fight out of that Dorito, but just too much Art Chaos right there, so.
Hey, you know better. Opportunity, guys. It's there. Don't give it away. And we reach for it. What do you want to do? They took original 5. What do we want to do, though?
I just knew the game got really hectic. It was like a do or die time. You know, it was one of those do or die, grab the flag, and if we score, we score. If we don't, then we lose anyways. I mean, I didn't really have a choice.
The snake side completely open, not a lot of time left. We've seen Justin Rabakov have some last-minute heroics when he actually played with some of these guys that he's playing against right now on Moscow Red Legion. So let's see if he can recreate some of that magic. And here comes the push down the D side. Edmonton Impact, Mishka Kiesnev.
Wow, look at that move.
Yeah, makes a move, and then Justin Rabakov able to grab the flag, put it on him. Can he pull it off? 6 seconds left.
Yes!
Big dive.
Wow, look at that. Justin Rabakov, Maddie.
Justin Rabakov.
So, I grabbed the flag, noticed that Malloy didn't even have paint. I figured he at least had 1 or 2 balls, had 0 balls. So he was literally standing there yelling and pointing like, Mishka, he's here, like yelling and pointing at me, and I'm just gunning him down, and then I just run. I see Mishka running to the 50 Dorito, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna run. I'm not even gonna shoot at him, and then I figured that if I got horizontal, it would be harder for him to shoot me. So that's what I did. I literally just dove in the air and hoped for the best, and it worked out.
Look at the heads up play, look at that. No looker, even Maddie.
So let's get right into this overtime point. Oh my God, that was beautiful. So let's get immediately into this overtime point here. And it looks like 1 body dropping early.
That stuff takes a toll on you. It mentally drains you. And it was just one of those, like, I wanted to go out there, I wanted to be there for my team, but I can definitely honestly say that, yeah, sure, I was tired. Did I think I was gonna get shot on the break? No. If I would have survived the breakout, it would have been a whole different game. I just happened to get shot on the break, and that happens. Even if I wasn't tired, I could have gotten shot on the break. Maybe I was a little sloppy or whatever it was, but, I'll be honest and say that, yes, I was tired.
And it looks like Art Chaos is going to be taking the victory here. So despite that last awesome move by Justin to tie it up, it's not enough because they headed into overtime, and Art Chaos. So if you're playing your fantasy league and you got Konstantin Fedorov on your team, you're face smashing yourself right now because he just got another major penalty. That's 2.
You guys don't realize, I'm sorry, you don't realize the fact that that point takes the steam out of us in the box, and you can just sense it. We just wasted a fucking 2-0 game to make it 2-1 when we should have been 3-1. 3-0, I'm sorry, but exactly that. And J-Rab, you preach it all the time. We got a guy on the outside, and fuck it. Why would we go up the middle? You preach, and fuck, you do it. It can't work that way. It's got to be the discipline, guys. I'm sorry.
Boys, we lost by 1 point. That was the game right
The expectations to win is astronomical. Every fiber of their body wants to win, not just an event, not just a match, but every point they play. It's rare to see dedication on that level. It's even more rare to see them come so close to their dream of perfection. With a 2-1 record, winning against Ironman is the only hope for making into Sunday's top 4.
Think about what we got to do in the next game. Get ready, we'll have a meeting right away and start thinking about how we win that next game. Right? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Family!
LA Ironmen were on the same boat. Winning meant moving on and losing meant going home. Impact came out flat, dropping 3 points in a row. Bart emphasized the importance of momentum and how it could swing. This is what he meant.
Whoa, they threw a yellow. He's dead.
Hey, that's the guy. And a dirty hand. So that's three penalties.
Not let him get that point.
Then that's 3 penalties.
And they have 10 and 51. Oh shit, that's another minor.
That should be another minor if he hung the flag with a hit on it. And I bet you that was the fucking snake guy because he was hit on the fucking break.
The Ironman had gotten a penalty. We had sort of got excited about it in our pits and screamed a little. Someone said, "All right, boys," or "Let's go get them." And one of the refs on the field, I won't name names, decided to throw a penalty on us. So in a huge turning point such as that, us getting the penalty was kind of a slap in the face.
I know why Bart's mad. I completely understand. You know, this is something that has nothing to do with what happened on the field. You know, strictly something that came from the pit. You know, there was no, again, like, there was no cheating that happened that got them a penalty. It was strictly like some, you know, just fluke call. You know, I mean, this happens in all sports.
It does.
You know,
and the reason why that call happened is because there's no coaching from the pit. So apparently the ref thought that the call that or whatever they said from the pits was some sort of coaching, and that's because that would be where that penalty came from.
And it seemed it was really out of context. If you want to give the refs certain discretion to make the call themselves in a situation like that, and we feel that he made the wrong call. So that was right before the Bart attack happened.
Like, I love seeing that. You know, obviously, we want to be professional, but Bart had every right there. He had every right to be upset for what happened. And because, you know, I'm not going to dwell on it too much, and I don't want to go into detail, but in my opinion, maybe I'm biased, sure, whatever, but I had Bart's back completely on that. And for him to see him, you know, do what he did, it was for us. It was for our team because, you know, he got angry for us. That was...
I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing, the way he acted. You know what? All I'm really going to say about it is it got us fired up, and we kicked ass that game. You know, it's on and off the field. I mean, you hear him screaming like that. We were going after that. We didn't lose a point after that. You know, it worked for us. It got us fired up, and that's all I'm going to say.
Just fucking proved it right. Yeah! Let's go. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family!
Who has one tank in their bag? Why?
There was one point where we were down 2 guns and we didn't have enough time. We played actually that point 4 guys. And we lost that point, got blown off that point, and Bart was like, you know, this is no excuses, you know, this is the kind of stuff that's going to lose us the tournament.
I'm really fucking mad. I am so fucking mad that I've got professional. I played professional hockey for 6 years. You think I'm going to go on the fucking ice with one stick?
Banged up, and that is his profession. That is your tool. And if your tool is not, you know, up to the highest standards possible, you're not going to be able to perform at your highest ability.
Are you professional? You think you're going to show up to a tournament with one fucking gun?
He made sure we have everything we need, and he asked us before this tournament, like, hey, make sure you have everything. Do you need anything? And everyone said no. And
don't rely on anybody else but yourself, ever. And don't ever blame anybody else. Bob Pulford, Chicago Blackhawks general manager, comes down to me in a fucking hockey game, sees what I'm playing. What is this thing? It looks like a fucking brick shit house. I pay you to play and score. Change that fucking stick. And I changed it, and I led the American League in scoring. What do you guys need tomorrow? You need an extra gun? Tanks, what do we need? Tell me, guys, please.
I mean, we know their type of game. They went back to their ways. We felt that they went back to the old Tampa way, which is stay tight. And they did. And we, you know, and sometimes we, and that's in essence, our game plan against them was to play them straight up.
Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my...
We don't want to lose them. And we played them twice when it's been to see who goes on the final. So we want to get the final, so we're giving it everything we got. And I think we've, you know, just come out on top every time.
You have to be better than them if you're going to beat them at their game.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with Tampa.
It's a one-on-one situation. Jacob Edwards with his 4 confirmed kills. Justin Cornell with his 5, and this is huge right now for damage. It's a flag. Jacob Edwards is...
Oh, and the loader. That's going to do it.
Justin Cornell, fist to the sky, puts an extra one there.
End of the game. Destroyed the guy.
Because I'm bending over backwards to relate. It's one thing to complain, but when you're driving me insane, well then I think it's time that we took a break. Maybe we're just trying too hard.
Good job, Ahmed. You're playing an awesome paintball, man. Hey, Chatty. Good game, man. What a battle, eh?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Holy cow, man. Timmy. Good job, guys. A good game, guys. Forget that thought then. I'm just not sure whether we want to risk this right out of the first point.
No, let's go. Because they've done it every time. The one time I did this step out behind Dave, I didn't like it at all. And
Are you going to be able to fill it behind? Or?
Hey, come on, guys. Look at each other's eyes. Look in those fucking eyes right now. Come on, man. Hey, we're fucking winning this fucking tour, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, battle!
As individuals, we have to continue to do that, and it's the little things, whatever you want to call it. If it's shooting a lane or staying on that lane and just shutting down a job, you know, that's the consistency that we need to see out of all of our players. And I think when we move away from that, or any team that moves away from that, those positions or those jobs, you're going to get beat because things start to unravel. And basically, that's what happened in Riverside. I think that we came off of a few jobs that had to be done, and it cost us.
Hey, get your heads up, boys. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Hey, win and lose.
Hey,
Come on,
puts
let's
us
go,
in a
family.
sweet
Get in
position
here.
for cup anyways.
Get in here, JC.
Hey,
Come
you
on.
know what,
Hey,
guys?
hey, listen. Everyone's fucking upset. I'm upset. Everyone's upset, right? We're all upset. We came this close again. But God damn it, we came this close again. You hear me? That's the fucking key to this. We came this close again.
Yeah, you know, getting second at Riverside was again tough because we have won a tournament this year. We won Chicago, and you know, any place less than first now is disappointing for us. You know, we felt that taste of victory. We know what it takes to win, and the fact that we lost Riverside was tough. You know, I mean, it is a bit of a blessing in disguise. The way I look at it is going into World Cup, we definitely have a different bracket, a bit of an easier bracket, I would consider. You know, we have the new team Revo 187, still a fairly new team, and then 2 good teams in Vicious and Tampa. But I find the other side of the bracket does have a little bit more competition. So, like I said, it's a blessing in disguise. Now we have a good bracket going into Cup, and I can't see us not making Sunday. 1, 2, 3, family! I thought I was getting thrown.
Justin Cornell, and I like to cheat like a savage.
Says leader in penalties. Aren't you up there?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing.
Oh.
At least I admit it. I don't go off field and go, oh, I got fucked. I'm like, hey, boys, I got caught again.
Because you did get caught. Cheater.
Turn that camera.
I
Cheater.
didn't even get hit.
I didn't get hit.
You get hit.
Because I don't. I know when I get hit.
I would like some Go ahead. Restart.
I'm like crazy rainy here. Get out of here. Look at get him out of the shot.
Rainy, get out of the shot.
You need to gear up and play.
Hot weather.
Oh, to prepare paint for hot weather, we usually have a big cooler. It's like a 100-liter cooler. Be like a 25-gallon cooler for the Americans.
Imperial 5-star.
You gotta say this.
1 for 3, Bart. Come on. Come on. Keep it going. 1 for 4, Bart. I won't even move this time.
You don't have to believe me when you take what you got, but you sure better believe me when I tell your mind what's high.